For about a year or so, Nero's been having strange blackouts. They just come out of nowhere. At first it was only sudden feelings of faintness, but today he even becomes aggressive and transforms into his devilish version uncontrollably. I must witness how his arm starts to shine and his eyes start to change from blue to red, how he breathes heavily and squeezes his eyes together, trying to suppress the pain and that strange feeling inside of him, how he presses his hands against his ears because he wants the voice in his head to stop saying those words, and how he screams while his voice is accompanied by another voice. During this period, you can't address or touch him because otherwise he would freak out and smash his entire environment. When he comes back to himself, he sincerely regrets everything that just happened, and I do believe him. He simply doesn't know what possesses him to act like that all the time. Then it doesn't take long for the next blackout to come. I'm so scared of him when he changes. And at the same time, it hurts so much to see him suffer and to lose control over himself. Especially because I know I can't help him. Kyria starts sobbing. I want to have my old Nero back. Big tears ran down Kyria's cheeks. To hear him speak sounds so terrifying, so demonic. But the voice in his head is human, as he once told me. It very often says, power. I need more power. Every notification, every ping, every scroll is a silent competition for our mental energy. But focus isn't just about discipline, it's about design. Designing our environment, our habits, and our minds to align with what truly matters. Neuroscience shows that our brains are not wired for multitasking. In fact, switching between tasks can reduce productivity by up to 40%. The key to deep focus lies in creating space for thought and space for recovery. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters with intention. When we learn to manage our focus, we don't get just more done, we reclaim control over how we live. Some people playing cash flow accumulate lots of money in the game, but they don't know what to do with it. Even though they have money, everyone else seems to be getting ahead of them, and that is true in real life. There are a lot of people who have a lot of money and do not get ahead financially. Limiting your options is the same as hanging on to old ideas. I have a friend from high school who now works at 3 jobs. Years ago, he was the richest of all my classmates. When the local sugar plantation closed, the company he worked for went down with the plantation. In his mind, he had but one option, and that was the old option, work hard. The problem was that he couldn't find an equivalent job that recognized his seniority from the old company. As a result, he is overqualified for the jobs he currently has. I have watched people playing cash flow complain that the right opportunity cards are not coming their way, so they sit there. I know people who do that in real life.